and welcome to Chef Carter's Cooking Corner. So today on Chef Carter's Cooking Corner, I am going to be cutting up the last of my turkey. So it needs to either be eaten or frozen before it goes bad. So as you can see, we have the carcass here. And so what I'm going to do is just take it out of the pan and put it on my cutting board. And just grab it by the bone here. Alright, and you can see there's a bunch of stuff in here, fat and like this gelatin type stuff. You want to keep that too. Alright, so let me go ahead and get started. I'm going to put the lid back on this as I cut off the meat. Alright, so here we go. So you can see where, we enjoyed it. So now we're just going to cut the meat off. So probably the easiest way to do this is to cut along the breastbone here. As deep as you can. When you hit a bone, stop. Okay, so I'm hitting the ribs there. Alright, so then you just kind of pull it out and then you can see where to detach it. Alright, now you have all this meat. See that? So then just cut slices. All right. Alright, make sure you watch your fingers. Alright, so that was pretty simple, right? So now this is ready to go into sandwiches. I'm trying to decide the best way to do this. So this can go into sandwiches. It can go into lunches, casseroles, whatever you can imagine for that turkey. Alright. So we're just going to stack it in there. Alright, and I'm going to save this turkey bone as well because you can make a nice soup with that. Alright, so I'm going to cut the other side off. So you saw how the knife just kind of slipped into place there. So that's a nice serving size piece. Alright, so got a nice piece here, and we'll just slice that into chunks, just like that. Alright. There we go. Alright. So I'm trying to see where the actual bone is here. So it's okay, you could just like take pieces off like that. Alright, I'm going to work my knife in here again against that breastbone. And look, it just came right off. That's the breastbone right there. Alright. So usually when meat is against the bone, it does get discolored. But actually the meat against the bone is the most flavorful. Alright, so I am going to, like, this is a piece of cartilage actually, but that's okay, we can use that for soup later. Alright, I'm still trying to see how this is hooked on here. don't want to put that cartilage in my meat. You know, the cartilage can go with the bone. You know, there's the reason I'm thinking about sharks. Did you know sharks don't have bones? At least that's what I've read, that they are made completely of cartilage. All right. So I'm actually going to just take the skin off. Alrighty then. Okay, you know, the rest of this can go into the soup bag. I'm going to get that out of the freezer. Also in the soup bag is going to go the stuff that's in that pot. Alright, so I will be back in just a little bit. Alright, so I have this bag here, and I'm going to go ahead and, what's in here is the backbone when I had taken apart my turkey. So I'm just going to head and put that turkey bone in here. And again, these are going to make for a great soup. If need be, we'll just kind of break it up if it's a little too long. Alright, so we'll take what's left off here and put it in. Alright, so this one's pretty full. Alright, be right back. So now I have a bag, and this bag also has some other bones in it. And I'm going to put this pan in here. Alright. So I'm going to mute this because I know some of y'all don't like the pan scraping, so at this time it'll be muted. So now, with extremely clean hands, I am going to move the chicken. I'm going to move the chicken to sandwich bags into individual serving sizes. Alright. So people can make sandwiches with these. You don't even have to unthaw them. Just take and throw it in your lunch with a couple pieces of bread. And you're set. Alright. So mine is kind of big because my brother, when he takes it for his lunch, he actually works over 12 hours. Sometimes 16. So his lunch portions are going to be a little larger because he's got to have enough for a meal and a snack or two. Okay. Alrighty then. Yep. And if you're the type of person who's kind of, funny about food, and it doesn't mean it's a bad thing, But, you know, you can use gloves when you do this. It's up to you. I like to try to push as much air out as possible as well. Okay. And then I'm going to do one more, and then the rest is going to be for lunch today. And also you could pull these out, like let's say you're making soup, like something with these odd pieces right here would be perfect to throw in the soup. Okay, I'm about to use all of this or put all this in here, but I have another container with turkey already, so we'll be good. Alright, so I have 4 packs here. Alright, so I'm going to put these in the freezer, and I'll be right back. Alright, so now that I have my turkey cut off the bone, I'm going to go ahead and make me a lunch. So I got my greens here. We can put the greens right here. So these are nice and nutritious. Oh, grabbed the wrong lid. This is the lid for the greens. Alright, and then we have our turkey here. And we just gonna take some turkey, and we're gonna put our turkey here. There we go. See, that's a decent sized lunch. Alright, I'm gonna snack on what's left in here. And then I'm gonna put a little cranberry sauce right on top of the turkey. There we go. That'll also ensure that it's moist when I heat it up, you know, with that and that. Alright, so thank you for stopping by Chef Carter's Cooking Corner. Remember to like, subscribe, share, stick around, watch more videos, and I'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.